This is a short review of the RØDE Wireless GO 3, especially compared to the original RØDE Wireless GO 2, which I've used for a number of years. Looking at this, the form factor is very similar. I do like the front design is a little bit cleaner with just the RØDE logo. They've added here on the top a button now where you can enable or disable recording. You'll see the LED change, and we have a locking 3.5 millimeter now as opposed to just the 3.5 millimeter input jack. I will mention I've used my RØDE lavalier GOs with this, have not had an issue. So if you have microphones that are not locking 3.5, they will still work with the RØDE Wireless GO 3 system as well. So that's a nice to have. You can see we still have the power button here on the bottom, and the clip design is very similar, near identical. I will say that it still works. One of the things I loved about the Wireless GO 2 is I could go ahead and slide it very snugly into my RØDE Video Mic NTG and go ahead and plug the wire in and use this remotely on a pole or tripod somewhere else. So you can see this is very snug when it slides in, but it does fit into that bracket. Maybe slightly more snug than the RØDE Wireless GO 2, but I've used the RØDE Wireless GO 2 a lot more, so it may just be worn in. With that, a few other features of the RØDE Wireless GO 3 that are interesting. We have this additional LED on the bottom here that lets you know when the system is on. However, if I click the bottom here, it will mute transmitter 1. Unfortunately, this stays green. It doesn't flash, it doesn't turn red, it doesn't do anything to let me know that it's not actually, recording on the receiver. I think that's a bit of a miss, but hopefully RØDE will rectify that in a future update. What you can do, similar to the RØDE Wireless GO 2, is once you're in the software, you can lock it. So, which I've done on this transmitter 2 here, even though I'm clicking this button, it's not muting because I've locked it, so this button doesn't do anything. You can also lock it so recording is locked from on. So even if you try to disable recording, it will stay on. Another way you can enable or disable recording, which is nice. I do not have recording locked on transmitter 1 here, but on the receiver, if I go ahead and click this button, you can see it'll turn recording on. It will toggle recording from the button on the top of the receiver. This is a nice feature. I'll go ahead and click this button and it'll turn recording off. I'll go ahead and click it again go ahead and click it again and it will return recording on. This one, despite clicking any buttons on the receiver, remains locked because I've locked it from the software. So we can toggle through here. It would be nice if when I toggle through each individual recorder, if I toggled to recorder 1, if I hit this button, if it would turn off recording, but it will not. I can toggle to transmitter 1 and change from auto to dynamic, or hold this and manually set the gain level to whatever I would like, which is nice, but it would be even nicer if I could toggle on and off recording. A nice update from RØDE here on the Wireless GO 3 over the Wireless GO 2. A lot of the same form factor, a little cleaner design. The 32-bit float recording can record in either 48 or 44.1 kilohertz. You can adjust that to whatever you like in the settings. And this does have low cut filters of either 75 or 100, which is a nice added feature. Maybe cut out a little extra wind noise. Pretty pleased with this update. Hopefully RØDE makes a couple of these other tweaks in a future software release.
Alright, here's a test recording with the RØDE Wireless GO 3. It's not too windy out right now. But it's right here with its wind cover on. And it should be sounding okay. Here's the fish pond. Looks like it's frozen quite a bit. Nice little air pocket over there. I'm not sure how much it picks up of ambient sound too much. I have it set to auto gain right now, and it's just plugged into the Pixel 8 Pro. I did a few other tests indoors and everything seemed fine, so hopefully this all sounds fine too. This microphone, it's clipped onto my coat right now, so it's like angled and kind of pretty close to my mouth. These transmitters are pretty big compared to other ones. If you're looking around, it seems like a lot of manufacturers, Hollyland and Godox and other smaller brands, they tried to really shrink the transmitters so that they have a less obvious profile. But this one, you can plug in an external lavalier, so that's fine. It'll sound just fine like that. Battery life is great. I have other Rode microphones, and the battery life is what they say they are, so that's great. Alright, and then this is the Godox Cube S, and how much better or worse does the Rode Wireless Go 3 sound compared to a wireless microphone that is 3 times less the price? Does the Rode Wireless Go sound 3 times better? I would say that the build quality and the battery reliability is very high on the Rode, but this is a super portable, comes with lots of accessories kind of option with the Godox. Like the case holds everything, but with the Rode you have to buy the case separately. So if you wanted the wireless charging case, you're almost paying $400 for total for your setup. So that's 4 times as much as the Godox. So I'll switch back to the Rode, and you can see if the Rode is really amazing or not. Alright, here I switched back to the Rode Wireless Go 3. I just had the Godox Cube, and should sound maybe better. It'll be up to you if you like the sounds better. Like I said before, since it's on a coat right now, compared to if you had it just clipped onto a shirt or something, or a jacket, it will have a bit more of a proximity effect in sound, maybe a bit deeper or something. But anyway, this was a test. I went over a bit of a distance test. I went over some of the stuff you can do to it. Has 32-bit internal recording, so that can help with post-processing your audio and editing and stuff. So yep, it's about, I don't know, 20 degrees out, so I'm going inside now.
Carry case here. 2 USB-C cables for connecting to your phone or your other devices, and a 3.5 millimeter audio phone jack, or phone cable, I should say, for connecting to your favorite device. It also comes with a dust cloth, or a set of dust cloths there, as well as the instruction manual. Of course, this system can also be connected to the software application that helps to control and to configure the microphones to your own personal settings. Let's take a closer look at the microphone itself. You'll notice there's a USB-C charging port on the side of each of the microphone. There's a 3.5 millimeter input jack for connection of an external microphone to this transmitter. It has a built-in microphone there in the center, and of course the pairing pairing or connecting mode button at the top. At the bottom, there's the power button that can also be used to trigger recording on the microphone. So each of these microphones can record up to 40 hours of audio. If you take a look at the indicators there, there's the pairing indicator there, as well as the record indicator. So it can record each of these 40 hours of audio per device. Beyond that, on the receiver, the power button is up top. At the bottom here, you can see that the receiver is already powered on. There's the menu button and selector buttons at the bottom. You can scroll through the menu using these two buttons. You can also activate recording from the receiver as well. There's a USB-C charging port on the side, and then a 3.5 millimeter audio output line outputs from the receiver as well. So I think since the receiver is already powered up, I think we'll power up both of the microphone, the transmitter units here by pressing and holding at the bottom. We see the blue lights, which indicate that they're already connected to the receiver there. I've got an extra USB-C cable connected to my phone that I'm recording to now. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and connect it, and we'll briefly lose audio from the microphone I'm currently using, and hopefully it'll switch over to the two that I'm holding in my hand. So. Okay, so hopefully you can hear the audio from both of the microphones. I'm going to pick up the transmitter just to see what the audio looks like. So the audio looks fairly even on both of the microphones. It may be just a little bit of difference there between them, but good audio for both of these. As you can tell, the audio is pretty clear. This new system, Gen 3, uses 32-bit float recording there. So I think that's the first time that Rode has used 32-bit on a recording or microphone system this size. And of course, it sounds great. Pristine audio is available here. And I really love this system. I love all of the settings that you can change. You can customize it to your taste or exactly for whatever it is that you want to do in terms of recording. And so I really love that about Rode. They've gone over the top in my opinion. And of course, this compact wireless microphone system is available on Amazon. Thanks for watching.
We're taking a look at a new microphone from Rode. It's the Wireless GO 3. Comes with 2 transmitters and a receiver, some wind muffs, a carry bag, and a charging rail. Has internal 32-bit float recording, and I think it sounds really nice. Yeah. So definitely a premium wireless audio setup. So what do you think?